I'm turning 29 in 4 days. I'm turning 29 in a couple of days, and I used to think by this age I would have it all figured out. Back then it meant that I had my career figured out, it meant that I'd probably be living in a house that I bought, I'd be living about the same lives as all my friends and, just going about daily life as you normally do. As I've grown older, I've realized you don't really figure it out as you go along, but I've learned a couple of key things. So your 20s are pretty much a time where you're supposed to just figure it all out, and then your 30s are when you actually start doing the things that you've figured out. So your likes, your dislikes, everything, all the lessons, you're just going to learn so much in your 20s. So just do it all. Do all the crazy things that you can think of, the ideas that you have, because in your 30s, you'll really be grateful for all of those lessons. One thing I'll never get used about in Australia is the sheer amount of spider webs that I walk into on a daily basis. Like, literally every single day, at least twice a day or 3 times a day, I have a spider web that I walk into, and I'm just grateful that there's no spider attached to that web. Can you see the crabs? Wait, there's one. Oh, right there. There's one right. Oh, there's 2 there, 3 there, 4 there. Wow, they blend in so well. Do you see them? Okay, so next lesson, number 3. It's all about how you spend your time. So your relationships matter, how you're spending your free time, what you do between the hours of working, that's pretty much all that matters. And yes, if you find a career or a job that you love, then that saying you don't have to work a day in your life. I believe it slightly, but it's still a matter of how do you want to spend your time, and that's what matters most. Because in the end, you're just going to be considering the moments that you shared with people, the relationships that you've had, and all the things in between. It's really just the small moments. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not to say the big moments don't count, because they count. Like when you get married, when you finish high school, university, whatever it is, you can celebrate those big wins, but it's also about the small victories that happen every single day. They matter just as much as the big ones do. Fish are still jumping out of the water. Oh, there's loads of them here. So the next learning is pretty much, you've got to keep learning. When you stay stable and when you feel like you've learned it all, then you just stop growing. You just stay stagnant for the rest of your life, pretty much. So you've got to come to the acknowledgement that no matter what age, you're going to keep learning about something. It doesn't matter what, whether it be finances, whether it be, your hobbies, whether it be learning about the world, just something. Just keep learning and growing, and you'll be such a better person for it. Personally, for me, my learning has come in the shape of videography, learning how to make videos better, because my favorite thing to do is capture moments and to keep those moments forever preserved in my hard drive, in my brain. I love the magic of moments. I love it. It's who I am. I feel like there was actually a TikTok that resonated with me so much. It was basically saying how I was put on this earth just to capture and relive all the moments that happen, and that's just me. I love capturing the moments. I love capturing my adventures and sharing them with you guys. But all that's to say that I love learning new ways to make videos. I love learning new video editing techniques. Do you see all those colourful things? They're crabs. Can you see them? All of those dots. I've gone to the end and I realised there's not really anything at the end of this trail, so I guess I'll just walk back. I've spotted more spiders. That one right there. And there's one back there. I reckon I'll just give them a wide berth. As I'm telling you all these, please remember that these are just the lessons that I've learned in my life. They're all personal victories and wins and losses that I've experienced that I wanted to share with you guys. I actually had a comment in one of my last videos that somebody wanted to tell me that it's learned and not learnt. And learnt is not a word, so you know, ever learning. As I go into this next chapter in my life, I'm just really excited for all the lessons that are going to come, for all the experiences that I get to have, and just I see so much that's happening in my life that I'm super excited about. Because I'm in the last year of my 20s now, I know where I'm going, so I know what I see for myself in the next 5 to 10 years, and I'm just so excited to bring all of that to life and bring you guys along with me in this journey. It's pretty crazy though, because literally a couple of months ago I didn't have that. I felt like I had no direction in my life and I didn't know where I was going, and that was pretty scary for a while. But I'm so glad that I had this idea that by 30 I would figure out what I wanted to do, and lo and behold, 29, a couple of days before I'm 29, and here I go. Boardwalk is pretty cool. It's literally all of that. It goes all the way there, and then it wraps around through the trees over there. It's taken me 8 months to figure out where this place is. And we're right back to where we started. All of this is to say that I trust you are where you're meant to be in life at this time in your life. Trust that you'll get the answers when you're ready, and don't worry about the rest.